kay ang body to body contact ana niya. So naman ito yung mga lugar kuno nadunggan ako sa Japan nga murag it's like a bar but it's like you pay somebody to hug you or something like that.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So Japan is one of the quirky countries of the world, right?
Quirky country, that's a good way to put
it. Weird stuff, right? Weird things going on there.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I think that's also the reason why a lot of people go for weighted blankets.
Yeah.
Okay, they feel like they're being hugged or like it psychologically it gives you the feeling of warmth, mong good, like the translates ba.
Sometimes po kanang hug it's so therapeutic that sometimes it's almost like a massage.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it doesn't matter who it's from.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just the physical act of another body
of
hugging you.
Of someone holding you in general.
It just feels better after, right?
You feel centered, you
right?
feel grounded. Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Like I do that.
But it also depends who hugs you sometimes.
Like I do that all the time with Cooper, with the dog.
Right? I was thinking of that right away. With Paris too.
You know what I mean? Like so you hug a thing like a dog, like your pet, right? Like your fur baby, and even you hug a stuffed toy. Feels good, right? Right?
Actually, I sleep. I don't like
hug
sleep.
a pillow.
Yeah, I hug a pillow when I sleep. It feels weird if I don't. Or a tanday.
Yeah.
Or I have like the pillows beside me.
Anyway. It's just an interesting. It's just an interesting topic, right? About hugging, because hugging is reserved for somebody that you know well, but it actually also still feels therapeutic. There's something physical about a hug.
Oh yeah.
That feels good, even if you hug an inanimate object. Let's just say a stuffed toy or a pillow,
or your pet.
Or your pet. That's not an inanimate object. That's part of the family. But still, it feels good. So
that's a family.
So when somebody tells you hug ko be, and there's no
relationship,
no relationship. You don't know that person, but would that be okay with you? Like somebody who genuinely just is asking you whether you need a hug, and you at that moment you feel like you need a hug. Is that all right? I mean, is there any malice to a hug?
No, to be honest, yeah. If I really needed one, and like,
there's a person who's providing it.
Yeah, and then the person's not like creepy, and I don't know. That's also there's so many things that like factors that I take into account. Yeah. Where am I giving this hug? Who is this person? But in general, I think like there should be no malice in
because there's something therapeutic about a hug. Grabe, as in, right?
Yeah, I think there shouldn't be malice, supposedly. But it's hard because some creep comes up to you and be like, hug ko ba? Because bagong te karon. Bagong te karon.
But it's which do you think is more intimate? Sorry, I'm circling back to hugging. What has more malice, a kiss or a hug?
I think a kiss, definitely, because like you can hug someone in general, but a kiss is like that's so intimate. It involves more bacteria also.
It involves more.
Number one,
I think it has to be. I think
you wouldn't freaking kiss like
to be scientific about it. It's not about intimacy. It's just
the
involves
more bacteria. That's your freaking mouth.
The amount of bacteria involved, right?
Yeah, it's just,
I think that's the
even
intimacy.
Kissing someone's cheek or like beso. It really depends. I think it's also a cultural thing.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't. Yeah. It really depends. You want to be friendly, but at the same time, like you should know how to honor your boundaries. Sometimes
is hugging already encroaching on your
hugging is fine. Hugging
on your
is
limits,
fine.
Really?
But depends what kind of hug. Like there's just the hugs.
There's only one kind of hug. What do you mean?
Like this one said a side hug lang, like oh hello, like that, and there's like the
you think so?
Tap hug. Yeah,
really? I don't.
Like
I think for me a hug is
the full hug
is very clear to me what a hug means. It's like a hug.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, if we define it like that, yeah, it really depends. I also wouldn't the likelihood, like the percentage of the chance that I would give a random stranger the full hug.
Okay.
It really depends. Maybe if they need it.
Okay.
Like if they look like they're so distressed, and then, if it was
because sometimes really
girl,
all you need is a good hug, right?
Exactly.
Right, and sometimes nobody can give it to you, and sometimes it takes a complete stranger to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of feeling better, you know what? There's so many things that'll make you feel good this weekend because there's so many activities.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for something to do, somewhere to go, there's so many things going on. This Friday, ugma. Starting at 4 p.m., we will have our first ever Dance For Me Grand Finals.
Woo-hoo.
This is the Dance For Me Karencita edition. It'll be here at Tops. I think we'll start dancing at about 4 to 5 p.m. So you make sure you be there for your squad, for your dance group. Okay, there's going to be solo, duo and group dance competition. So that's going to be a lot of fun this Saturday. And also, world renowned, these guys are Hall of Fame sportsmen. These are Hall of Fame billiard players. I'm talking about Django Bustamante and Efren Bata Reyes is rumored to be dropping by Cebu. Not rumored, yeah. They're supposed to be here in Cebu this Saturday and Sunday. Okay,
Ooh.
just be aware of that fact. Okay, basig sungon lang mo sa inyong tagsa-tagsa ka mga
Himalay.
Di sa balay siguro sa inyong barangay. Right? So so they're still figuring out where to go, I think, and I don't know exactly what's happening, what their plans are, but they're thinking about it. Let's just put it that way. They're thinking about dropping by.
It's in the works.
Yeah, it's in the works, and they're definitely gonna be here at Tops this Sunday.
For sure.
And also happening nearby, atong silingan sa Tops dito sa
Honeycomb
Hostel. We will have a what do you call that again, Justine?
So it's an improv for everyone.
Improv workshop, right?
Workshop, yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 2-day workshop.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday. For Saturday, those are for the beginners. Sunday is for the advanced class.
Okay.
And from our guest earlier, Miss Sarah mentioned there's only 2 slots left.
Okay, so please, if you
check
want
it
to
out.
sign up, especially if you want to be able to think off your feet.
Yeah. Be quick on your feet.
To have like off the cuff remarks and be quick with it. I think being a part of an improv
will help.
Workshop will definitely sharpen your
For sure. Yeah.
your wit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think anong wit can be trained, can be taught, right? And I think an improv event can be a way for you to learn how to be exactly that, quick-witted. So be there at the improv workshop at the Hostel Honeycomb at Tops this Saturday for those that are just beginning and those that are expert already, especially those that are in the theater stage plays already, have appeared in stage plays. Sunday is a day for you. And also something to feel good about. You're actually celebrating an anniversary this month of March, right?
Yeah.
Justine, tell us about what anniversary this is and why it's important and it's close to your heart. Go ahead, tell me.
Oh, well, I released. Okay, so a couple days ago was the 1-year anniversary of my release of the song Waves. So I haven't released a song after that, and I've just been doing so many other things, and I'm really glad with how Waves turned out, and I'm really happy with that song. So I decided, people have always been telling me to release an acoustic version.
Okay.
People keep telling me to release a different version or like a remix.
Okay.
So I was able to work with Ron. Shout out to Ron. He's our producer here at Tops or TMC.
Okay.
He's also part of South Vibes. And so Ron was able to whip up something. We one afternoon we recorded here at Tops, and then we came up with an acoustic version. Yeah.
So this song, Justin, tell us a little bit more about this song, because this is so special to you, and maybe you can take us back to how it all began. This song.
Well, I'm proud of this song because it's the fastest song I wrote. I believe I finished the song in an hour, and I really didn't think much about the message except for I wanted it to talk about like heartbreak and like not being able to let go of someone and having such a hard time moving on from someone.
Okay.
And so I wanted to have like a metaphor of the waves, and it kind of banks on this quote na marag, I forgot how it goes, but the quote went something like, no matter how many times the waves get turned away, it always comes back to the shore, something like that.
Something like
so
that.
So everything in this song is related to waves, to the island vibe. So I think it's also like it's a representation of like our culture in Cebu in a way. Like something that I grew up with, like mga beaches. So yeah.
So we kind of live the island life right here in
Yeah,
Cebu.
pretty much.
If you're looking at our view now, look at that. Woo! Bodies of water everywhere, right? So we have this incredible location that we are just a stone's throw away from a beach, which actually we actually don't take advantage as much, right? Like I haven't gone to the beach in a long time, right?
How long is a long time?
Like I'm talking about years, man.
You need the waves. No. You were in Siargao.
I haven't been to a Cebu beach. I mean.
Okay.
So that's what I mean.
Because you were in Siargao a couple months ago.
Yeah. Well, we're all over the place, but we're not going
Cebu
to the Cebu
Beach.
beach, and the Cebu beaches are world class too, and they
Exactly.
rival the other beaches off of the Philippines. So I haven't been to a Cebu beach
Oh,
lately, so we
no.
should go to one, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We should do an episode by the beach too, guys.
Exactamundo.
Yeah.
So, and did you write this at the beach? No, you were just at home?
No, actually, I was just at home. I remember exactly where I wrote this. Like, this is by the counter, sa kitchen.
Okay.
And then I wanted it to. Yeah, one thing I like about this song. Shout out to the producer, original producer, Shad.
Okay.
So I remember I asked him to make sure that the intro and the outro have like the sound of waves rather.
Okay.
So it'd make the listener hopefully feel like they're at the beach. So I don't know if that does that for you guys, but that's what I was going for.
So here it is now.
Yeah.
As we celebrate its first anniversary, you know, songs sometimes take a life on its own, its own, right? So sometimes the intention of the artist is not what the song becomes. Has this song in the 12 months, in the year that it has been out there in the ether, out there in the world, in the wild, so to speak, has this taken a shape, a life of its own that's different from what you intended, or is it exactly what you want it to be?
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect when I released the song. I just wanted it to be out, and I've been wanting to do R&B for such a long time. It's, I would say, my favorite genre.
Okay.
And so I didn't really have much expectations as to like how people would interpret it or if people liked it or not. I hope they would like it.
All right.
But it was a surprise to me to see that a lot of my friends were supportive, and I was so happy at the end of 2024 when there was a Spotify Wrapped or Spotify like the top hits that they would listen to or like the most songs that they would listen to. A lot of friends sent me their playlist. They were like, Justine, look, you're my number one or like my number two at least most played artist. Like I play your song Waves almost every day. I've got friends in law school that would play Waves while they're studying. So I feel like that's in itself taking a life of its own, because I didn't expect my song to be like study music, especially for law school. But I'm really thankful. Thank you so much to those who listened then and for those who will be listening now.
So is it exactly what you think it is, or has it become something else?
It's become something else. It's definitely greater than what I expected.
Okay.
I just wanted it to be out. I didn't think people would actually,
So if they're studying to this particular song, which is only 3 minutes long, I think the unspoken message here, Justine, is you've got to make more songs so we can study more than just 3 minutes, right? Because most law students don't just study for 3 minutes, right? They study for hours, right?
Yeah.
So we're not just talking about another new song, Justine. We're talking about an entire album
Patay.
so that they can study.
Oh yeah.
And so but the problem is when you do that, you won't be able to.
Now I won't be able to study.
So that's too much pressure.
Yeah.
So let's just do one song at a time.
Yeah, one song for now. I hope
Okay.
you guys can be able to study and relax through this track, Waves.
The first anniversary version.
Yeah, this is the acoustic version right here on TMC. Just played for the first time on the station. Yay!
On my lonely beach bed, on your face, sunburn till your knees, your fragrance mixed with the island breeze. It's all coming back, all coming back. Memories flash as you leave me up and in. I thought I buried all your promises deep in the sand. Why do I keep digging them up again? Ooh. Like the waves, I'll keep on coming back to you. Find my way through oceans chasing after you. We can stay like this, need some space. I think I'm just safe now. I'm drowning. Thought it'd be different, but my intuition than this. And I've been trying to stay busy with business. All the time it comes out like this. But this hurts so hard to forget. I don't know if you wanna put me through that again. Maybe I'm better listen being friends. I'm treading water so too deep. It's sink or swim. Feelings drowning me. I thought I buried all your promises deep in the sand. Why do I keep digging them up again? Ooh. Like the waves, I keep on coming back to you. Find my way through oceans chasing after you. We can still
What does it say?
It just says Justine Waves. We have to rename on the website so they know. Okay. Waves.
After it's done.
Waves acoustic version.
Do I want you back, maybe? Like the waves, I keep on coming back to you. Find my way through oceans, chasing after you. We can stay like this, need some space. I think I'm just trying to stay afloat, but now I'm drowning. Like the waves, I keep on coming back to you. Find my way through oceans, chasing after you. We can stay like this, need some space. I think I'm just trying to stay afloat, but now drowning, 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 drowning.
Wow, love that version. We have an instant response here. I like the anniversary version of Waves according to Nico Borbon.
Wow.
Hagbay na ko nangita ani maudi ani title. Always maminaw basta mag-duty dire sa Toyota Lapu-Lapu.
Wow!
Daghang salamat
Thank
sa
you so
inyong pagpaminaw diya.
much.
Toyota Lapu-Lapu. It is always a pleasure to know that you're out there listening. We were just talking about the beaches, right?
Yeah. We
So mas
were.
dool
Thank
gyud
you,
diya sa
thank you.
mga kadagatan diya sa
Perfect na siya. Now
Lapu-Lapu.
that it's summer, guys,
Perfect.
you can use this track. No?
Yes. And do you consider yourself a Jowa ba, Justine?
Yeah.
A Jowa?
A Jowa.
A Cup of Joe fan?
Yeah.
Especially if you're a student, which you are, you got a 20% discount to watch their concert this Saturday. Listen!
Cup of Joe, live at the IEC Convention Center, March
Saturday, 8 p.m. Calling all students who are fans of Cup of Joe. You get a 20% discount for the Cup of Joe Silabo concert live at the IEC Convention Center. Get your tickets now at the Cup of Joe Silabo concert at the IEC Convention Center lobby and get your 20% discount. Cup of Joe Silabo concert live from your official radio station, 105.1 TMC.
Nico.